Okay, so I did not do a good job at vlogging this week, but I guess this week's video can just kind of be a sit down video. I was in the shower and I was just having a lot of different thoughts, and I had just decided that I really am going to really bring y'all along. I got a cute glass of wine and I'm just going to sit down and talk to y'all about updates about Warm Pages and where I am, and just really showing in depth the journey of how I'm getting to where I'm getting, because I feel like when I looked up on YouTube, like Bookstore entrepreneur vlogs or anything, there wasn't a lot of videos available. So I think this is me finding my niche, or at least one of my niches, because I still love the idea of lifestyle, but lifestyle entrepreneur type content is what I really want to produce. And I did a terrible job at vlogging for y'all, so this is kind of like my video for the week because I want to stay consistent in uploading. And also, I really just want to talk because it's just fun to me to like talk about the growth of Warm Pages, and that's really all I can talk about, and no one really is going to understand unless you are an entrepreneur trying to grow your business. So I just want to get into what I've been doing, okay? The website launched April 1st. I'd be so scared that this camera is going to cut out any second. The website launched April 1st, and y'all saw in the vlog, it was very fun. It was very fun. We got a couple orders that day. And every so often, about almost every day to almost every other day, we get a new order. A lot of the orders have been the bookmarks. We sold out of one coffee mug design, and we sold out most of the bookmarks and most of the stickers. And I'll be honest and say that the planners, the church notes notebook, the notepads aren't really selling. That's the only stock, and the Bible covers are not selling. So I can tell you what's my strategy for that. Okay. So I'm thinking summer is coming up. I need to start attending different events for like vendor things, right? And also a lot of people have been suggesting that I I like the idea of collaborating with different businesses, and then if I do attend the event, I will make my own flyer and ask them if I can cross promote it and make our own flyer, that kind of flyer that like fits our vibe but still promotes like, hey, you know, especially in this time where we don't have a location, because I know a lot of people who want to support us that's in St. Louis but maybe not necessarily want to buy from us online and pay those shipping costs. So this would be a great way for people to place orders online and come pick up, or they can just come and shop directly. I like the idea. So that's what I'm going to do to kind of help bring in more revenue. And it's easier to kind of sell stuff on hand than it is to sell online sometimes. That's one thing. But like the bookmarks are basically all almost gone. So I went through that. And so I would say on our Shopify website, I downloaded Judge Me. Yeah, it's judge.me reviews. I downloaded that and integrated that into our website. And I was wondering, because they started sending off requests for reviews on the products. Like it automatically started doing it. Because I started getting emails saying like, oh, this person reviewed the product, this person reviewed the product. And I thought I had set up a email campaign like flow inside of Klaviyo. But it wasn't Klaviyo, it was Judge Me. So I thought that was really cool. So they have been basically sending out reviews for me. So Judge.me reviews has basically been sending out reviews. And so far we've gotten, I think, four or five. And that has been really cool because people have just been saying, I love this product, shipping came fast, you know, just it makes your company a lot more credible. People can see that there are reviews on products and stuff. So I went ahead and signed up for the free trial, and then I think it's if I'm not mistaken, it's $15 a month. And I will just start making posts out of that. So like earlier today, I posted a post. It was like a quick little Canva thing I made, and I just put a couple of the reviews, and I'm going to start putting them in on the website, like on the homepage, add that in. And there is one theme that I do like that I want to change, but I'm working on it because it's like $300. Because eventually I want to just completely revamp the website. Like this was like real basic, very much. I had to put something together, but eventually like I want to work on that, so then you'll have reviews coming across the screen. It just looks a lot more credible. Yeah, we got 1, 2, 3, 4. We have gotten 5 reviews so far. And that's a good average because they've sent out 12. So out of the 12, we've gotten 5 reviews. And I've just been using that and posting that. So that has helped a little bit too. What else? That's kind of really where I am. It's just a lot of me. Now, this is the part where it really is pushing me as a business owner, because I have to then make that step to start reaching out and trying to connect and like put stuff together. And so there's so many different ideas like I have that I want to start doing. And I'm really excited to like really get deep into it. And also, I can't believe I forgot about this. Okay. So things take time. Okay. So like when you have, because Warm Pages is still kind of so new, the website literally just came out April 1st. I'm going to be able to really deep dive into our analytics a month from now. So I'm excited for the end of the month going into May, because then we will have like full 30 days of analytics to look at, and I could really deep dive and like understand like what our ages is. Like I already primarily know, because when you look at a business, you kind of have to build an avatar. So you have your ideal customer that's going to shop at your store. So I know my ideal customer, my target audience is Black women who love to read. Simple, right? But now with all these things, it gets so deep. Like you could really learn about your customer like so much. So I'm running this ad on Instagram. It's actually working so good. I'm so proud of myself. But I'm running this ad on Instagram, and it's just like an awareness ad to bring people to our Instagram page. And so far it has been working. We've gotten a lot of at least 10 people has followed us. And I think Instagram, this is an update for Instagram, because I don't believe it did this before. But Instagram will tell you exactly where the follow came from. So on our Instagram, I see like started following you from your ad. So we've gotten 1, 2, 3, 4, 9, 10. Okay, yeah. So we've gotten 15 people from the ad. And so this is when you have to really be making sure that you're posting consistently. Like I want to post so much. Like I just want you to see me, see my page, see our business, see what we have to offer. So I've really been thinking out of the box of different content that I can post. So like today when I posted, yesterday on Friday, we had New Voices Friday going out. And I also posted a behind the scenes of me making New Voices Friday. So that just brings more awareness to, Black women authors that want to share their work and what they do. And it also just gives a little behind the scenes. So it's a perfect little example of what you can post on your page. And so I posted that. And it's really just keeping that momentum. You want to keep that momentum when it comes to your business, especially because it's like I'm riding this high as long as I can, basically. And I'm trying to make sure I stay in front of my customer at all times. I also set up SMS on Klaviyo. Now, I didn't have that set up in the beginning. I'm so mad I did not. I wish I had it set up in the beginning, because we have like 400 something profiles on our Klaviyo, and I just now set up SMS. I'm not sure if it gives, I did make like a post that people can insert their numbers into it. So I'm thinking that is automatically connecting them, because some people, they do have their email and their numbers. But now on the website, if you put your email in, you can also put your number in. And I want to try to collect as many numbers as I can, because I feel like the likelihood of somebody coming to your website and just like, not coming to your website, the likelihood of someone clicking on your email marketing works. Trust, it works, because the first, I think like 3 sales from our emails, 3 sales from our total net sales that we made came from email marketing. 1 sale came from email marketing via text message. So I talk a lot with my hands. So I know that it's working because I can see it. I just wish that I had set up numbers in the beginning, because then that would have helped probably drastically as we are building. But it's okay, because now that I'm bringing more people in, I have the system set up. So it's just trial and error, basically. Like you really just gotta try everything. And because Warm Pages is still so new, like mind you, this happened in March. It's just now April. Website just launched. So I'm trying to tell myself to like be patient, and everything just works out in the way that it's supposed to work out, and like not stress too much about it because we still make sales. Things is performing well. The ad post is performing well. And now with that, it is now even further defining our audience. So now it's telling me, okay, this is your age group between 18 and 20, 25 and 30. And then like, it just, now it's really like deep diving and breaking down what the different audience is. So yes, I'm just doing what I already know. And like every time I tell my cousin, like, oh my gosh, like I'm here, I'm this is where numbers at, this, da, da. And she said, she made an audio message this morning. She was like, you know, like you really have been doing this for a long time. And I have. And it's not even just for me, but like helping my mom out in her businesses, like with her clothing brand. My favorite point in my life was when I was going to, my mom used to have a storefront, and I used to love it so much because I would go and just be in my own little world, changing the website, trying to do stuff. So it's like I have all this knowledge because for a long time, all I consumed was clothing brand content. I just watched clothing brand people and applied that to my clothing brand that I was trying to open. And so now switching that to warm pages, I'm basically just implementing everything I learned, but making it bookstore related. And I've said this before and I've said it so many times. It's so easy to like make that switch because it's already doing something that I already love. And I just love the fact that I'm able to I've like more deeply involved myself in the book community. So it's so much fun and so much more rewarding, especially with everything that's like going on in the world. I know having a clothing brand right now is like so stressful. Even like just like this, because the wholesale website I use, they sent out the email saying like, hey, we know everything that's going on, you know, right now, and like kind of updating us on how wholesale pricing will go and everything, because literally everything, not everything, but shit, most of everything that gets assembled in the US is made from China. So I just don't understand, like, if you so-called call yourself a businessman, it's basic and simple. And then like what's getting me, I know it's like a tangent, but like what's getting me is the fact that now on TikTok, a lot of these manufacturers like in China are making these videos like, oh, your favorite Nike brand, Lululemon, Puma, all your designer bags all come from us. Y'all can buy it from $5-6. But like that has always been like that. You know, like I feel like they're making it such a big news, but to me it's like that's just basic knowing. I guess not everybody knew that, but it's like you had to have known like they're not making Lululemon in America, they're not making Nike, they're not making your phones in America. Like they're assembling it, but most of everything we get, t-shirts, clothes, everything we get is not 100% American made. Is it put together in America? Yes, but that's why that's why like materialistic things, it doesn't even really matter because you can get the same quality probably for cheaper. You know, like it's just a designer name. That's how businesses are built. I take this product, I make it my own, and I sell it to you, the consumer. You know? So that's a whole like tangent, but I just think that's like crazy because it's just always been like that. You get your product made and you resell it. I don't know. So yes, and Mother's Day is coming up, and it's a mother's. Oh, I'm not telling y'all. There is this event. This lady reached out and shared that she has an event on Mother's that's coming out not on Mother's Day, but the weekend before Mother's Day. And I'm thinking of attending that and kind of kickstarting everything that I just said by cross promoting and cross sharing and being like, hey, if you want to shop directly from us or pick up orders, we're going to be here, and then set up local pickup for that location. And then, yeah, I think that will also help bring further awareness. So I just have to plan that out. But when you sign up, you get a table and a black cloth and 2 chairs. So I would just want to get some, and my mom probably has most of these things. I just got to go down in the basement and look, go look in the garage. But I would just need to get like stuff that makes it look like warm pages. What my brain told me to do was print out that artwork, get it printed out, put it in a frame and have that be like the main piece on the table. I don't know, my brain's telling me to do that. And then have like our QR code underneath or something. So kind of like, you know, help self-branding stuff basically. And yeah, I just decided like sometimes like I scroll on Instagram and I get really inspired, but I also get really discouraged by what I see because, you know, I feel like social media content nowadays is just, I be scared my phone, maybe my camera gonna cut out. I just feel like social media content these days is really just aesthetics. Like when I scroll on Instagram, the video has to look nice, you know, like it has to look nice. And I feel like there really is no strategy to posting. You just really simply have to post. Like nowadays, I just post to see what happens. Like post every day around the same time, post the same type of content, don't really switch up. That'd be like the main things that I do. I make a lot of my content about entrepreneurship and like lifestyle and what I'm doing. And yeah, that's pretty much it. So, yeah, y'all. That's pretty where I am. But I wanted to get on here and kind of like talk like this with y'all because I really don't have no one else to talk to. Like, I could talk to my cousin about it and I know she'll listen because, you know, like it's interesting to hear. But I would love to like kind of connect and talk to people that like really, really know what I'm talking about. So that'd be like my biggest thing. And I took a Pilates class. What was that? Thursday. I'm really still feeling sore. So, but yeah, everything is growing like slowly but surely. And I just love the fact that now I'm really able to kind of play around with analytics and really see what everything is. Like, I don't know. It's just fun and interesting. Like, that's really where I am now. And it's so cool every time someone submits a review and I see it. I'm like, oh my gosh, like I know the fact that y'all are loving the products. But I do think attending different events will be really good for us because it helps us get into the community more and it helps spread the word even more. And now I'm thinking, because I don't want to start overwhelming myself with ads, so I try to run and see how they will perform. The next time I run an ad, I want it to be more localized to St. Louis to really draw in the St. Louis crowd. I'm really excited, honestly. Like, this is so fun. I love looking at analytics and numbers. We also have some new bookmarks coming in. I restocked on some notebooks that actually performed very well. I feel like if I had a little bit more, those would have got purchased more. I have some invoices due on the 26th, but I'm trying not to stress too much about it. And I want to start looking at some things that we can sell for Mother's Day because I want to have some Mother's Day products if we're going to attend a Mother's Day event. So we'll see. But yeah, it's 11:30. I thought I was going to have much more to say, but I think I just wanted to sit down and kind of like update y'all like where I am. And then I'm still looking for a location. Even though I kind of have one in mind, I think it would be perfect. But y'all know, like, funding, money is expensive. But I'm like, it's so fun, so exciting. Truly, it really is. So grateful. And I really have been, like, doing this for a long time. So it's just like, I'm not new to this, I'm true to this. It's just working now, basically. Like, it's just working now. All these skills that I built up over the years, like, it's just getting put into work, basically. And it's like I'm really able to test my knowledge and, like, understand that everything I did and all this consuming of content that I did and, like, everything was for a reason. So today I just did a lot of, like, what did I do today, really? I just kind of looked through our analytics and I was trying to strategize and come up with a marketing plan. And then I'm also thinking about reaching back out to Kaya and asking her to create another piece for me. I want to get as many art pieces from her created that I like kind of come up with because she really like captured the vibe that I'd be looking for. So I definitely want to continue working with her. But yeah, if I can start posting my like morning vlogs back on TikTok and Instagram, I'd be cool, honestly. It just be so hard. Like, I enjoy filming for YouTube more than making short form content. Yeah. The main things is just keeping that momentum going. Thank y'all for listening to me ramble about business. But I'm more excited like when we do, like I'm excited now, but I know I'll be even more excited when we can actually move forward and like have a location and everything, because I feel like that's just going to be so great. Like, it's going to be so fun. And then I can really bring y'all along into like deep depth and in depth. Like, this is just me talking to y'all about what I'm thinking and like my strategy. And really the main strategy is I can break it down to you. Continue to build as much awareness as I can, because right now we have about 1,112 followers right now on the Warm Pages Instagram, and I actually am at like 400 followers myself, 408 actually. So a lot of it is just I'm trying not to stress myself out about content. I want to post daily, semi-daily, but I don't want to like stress myself out and I really just want to make content that I enjoy, or like that's not going to make me think too hard. So yeah, a lot of it is just awareness, making sales. I plan to attend some vendor events this summer when the weather starts getting nice, and work on trying to get that location, truly, because I know a lot of people are just like, okay girl, so where's the location? But it's like, y'all, that costs money. And then when I do, then not only that, but I also feel like I also don't want to share that much, because I like, as it's working, that I want to explain like how I did it. So I'm gonna keep a little bit to myself. So that way like y'all could really see it, and then when it happens I can say, okay, this is what I thought, right? This is how I thought about this. But I definitely don't like that, you know, if I look up bookstore, indie bookstores, like there's no like guide to this. And I don't even get me started. One day I have to really sit down and understand how to order books, but I understand that you have to order them through the publishers that the authors are published through. And then I have to start indie authors offering that as well. But I just feel like I don't want to think about book inventory or none of that until we actually have a location. You know, so I'm building this up first. I'm building this up through Instagram posts, posting on social media and all that stuff. And just riding this momentum. That's all that I'm doing. I don't know if I'm going to make this its own video. So if I see y'all in the morning, good morning. I'll see y'all in the morning. And if not, and I just do like an outro, then thank you so much for watching this video. And I will see y'all in the next one.